Welcome everybody to Forza Motorsport 6, and today we're taking a look at the 2013 Bentley Continental GT Speed. Now, the Continental was launched in 2003 and was unveiled first at the 2003 Geneva Motor Show. And the GT Speed has been around since 2012, and at the time was the most powerful Bentley Continental you could own. Now it's been superseded by newer versions of this car. But yeah, this car is by no means a slouch, even today, even 3 years on, and a lot of that is down to the fact that it's got a quite frankly brilliant engine. So yeah, it's got a 6 litre W12 twin turbo engine, W12 meaning two V6s at around 3 litres each put together, and yeah, produces 617 horsepower and 590 pounds-feet of torque, which is a lot. And like I said, it was the most powerful Bentley Continental at the time, though the newer GT Speed has about 16 horsepower more and about 30 pounds-feet of torque more as well. But still, no slouch, like I said, and yeah, mighty impressive engine. In general, I like the looks as well, apart from this silver chrome strip down at the side that goes around to the rear end. I do really like the look of it. It's aged really well, and they've slightly modified it over the years to keep it fresh. But yeah, still looks like an incredible car, even so long after the original Continental debuted. Sizable boot as well, as you'd expect from such a large car. Does have rear seats, so it doesn't look like there's massive amount of room. But yeah, if you're short enough, you probably could get in there. But the real the best part of this car is the interior, with its stitching, its leather, or just great console, which isn't littered with a lot of buttons like a lot of cars. Great steering wheel, clear dials, and yeah, it's a great interior to be inside. Great views as well. It's not obstructed by anything really. It's just a cracking interior to be in. And yeah, I think we're going to start the engine to have a little glimmer of the sound of the engine that we'll be having when we go on the track. Being a large engine and having twin turbos, it's not going to sound as raucous as some other engines, but still pretty decent sounding. And yeah, to keep all that power in check, it has all-wheel drive, and overall the car weighs 5,115 pounds, which is a lot, granted, but again, for a car this size to only weigh that amount is still pretty damn good. And it's certainly got plenty of power to shift all of that weight, and with the all-wheel drive it certainly is a car that shifts really well. But to see how quick it is, we're going to take this car onto the track and see what it can do. So see you when we get there. So welcome to Road Atlanta Full. We're going to take this car around on the first lap and talk through it on the second lap. So as you can see, despite its weight, it's really rather fast and decent in terms of handling. But yeah, the acceleration is where this car impresses despite its weight. 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, 0 to 100 in 9 seconds, and it'll go into a top speed of 207 mile an hour, which is, like I said, making it one of the fastest Bentleys, well, one of the fastest Bentleys by far, and certainly one of the faster Continentals. I'm not sure whether or not the newer versions are as fast or faster, but yeah, still an incredibly fast car for a car that is as large and as heavy as it is. And like I said, it handles pretty decently as well. Obviously a lot of that comes down to the all-wheel drive system, but this GT Speed does have rated suspension and brakes over the standard Continental, and also has that spoiler as well that pops up after a certain speed to help as well. So yeah, it might be a bit more sporty than usual Bentleys, especially with the flappy paddle gearbox, but it works and it's easily really rather likeable. Though as much as I do like this car, I would prefer the V8 version, the V8S version of the GT, just because it's a lighter car, because it does have a smaller engine. It's actually way more economical and it sounds a lot better as well. And yeah, it just comes across as more of a fun car to drive. But this is, and even that would be even considering it has nearly 100 horsepower less than this car. But yeah, this car's still no bad car, and I still really like it despite not having the engine I would prefer. But yeah, still a cracking car, still got a cracking engine even though it's not the one I like. And yeah, still looks great even after all these years. And yes, it's a luxurious Grand Tourer that is also something that can be really rather sporty when it needs to be on the track. So yeah, one of the better all-rounders, and certainly worth the money that you would pay for such a thing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.